one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody? I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different. I'm ahead, you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for takeoff, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I miss them. Boom. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Up first is Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with a reach of 85 inches. And he'll be facing Roy Jones Jr., 201 pounds even. He stands 5'11" with a reach of 74.
Yeah, if you've got a bro that's in front of you that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner, because if you do, you're out of there.
The Gypsy King himself, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Fighting out of the blue corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this. They love this. They are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Clean left jab.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? He just got caught with a big right. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Breathe, focus through the round. Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round. Just breathe and relax.
Right, in this next round, I want to get through the round.
Moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Don't take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up. Grab hold of him. Right, this next round, I just want you to get through the round.
Don't take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up.
About the tough round. Just get through this next round. Keep on the end of the jab.
I want you to get through the round. Just get through the round. Don't do nothing stupid. All right, don't
Any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up. Grab hold of
get
him.
on the end of the jab. Keep stepping. Keep moving. Keep
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Knockdown. Don't worry about the
Good. Right, in this next round, I want you to get through the round. Just get through the round.
They ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This counterfighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Look at me. Look at me.
Let's talk about Fury in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay. Now look at him. Look across at him now. He's
Into the body. Keep taking away that air. Every time you see him
back into the fight. It's now important now that in the first minute of the next round, you
keep him from getting that breath in. Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now that in the first minute of this next round, you get on top of him. Keep him busy with that job, working behind.
keep on top of him and don't let him back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence.
Come on, you got this. Don't let him off the hook. Just keep on top of
Every
it.
time he takes a big deep breath, bang one downstairs. Just jab him downstairs.
Listen out his gas tank now. Keep whacking into the body. Keep taking away.
Don't let him back into the fight. It's now important now.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Breath in.
The jab and then get your shots in. Don't let him get back into the fight. Come on, you got this.
And there's the bell to start the round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The World Boxing Association Season 1 2025 Bout 1, games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2025.
It doesn't take much to win it. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. It's all offense all the time. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics, sometimes it's all right.
The World Boxing Association Season 1 2025 Bout 1 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2025.
Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Every time you see him get a big deep breath, bang him downstairs.
He's got his gas tank. Now keep whacking him to the body. Every time he takes a big deep breath
Back into this fight. It's so important now that in the first minute of this next round, you get on top of him. Keep him busy with that jab, work him behind the jab, and then let your shots go. Don't let him get
minute of the next round and get on top of him. Keep him busy with a jab, work.
Just keep on top of him. Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get
Back in the fight. Come on, you got this. Don't let him off the head.
Just keep body. Keep taking away that air. Every time you see him get a big deep.
He's stressing about his gas tank. Now keep whacking him to the body.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Big deep breath in. He's on his last leg.
Bout 1 Tyson Fury versus Roy Jones Jr.
Ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Both men step back for just a moment. He blocks the jab. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he scores with the counter. Just missing with the uppercut. Nope, that jab not going to score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Okay, now look at him. Look across at him there. He's
Into the body. Keep taking away that air. Every time you see him
into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank.
stop him from getting that breath in. Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now that in the first minute of this next round, you get on top of him. Keep him busy with that jab, working behind.
Back into the fight. It's now important now that in the first minute of the next...
Come on, you got this. Don't let him off the up. Just keep on top of him.
Yeah, and then get your shots in. Don't let him get back into the fight. Come on.
Listen out his gas tank now. Keep whacking into the body. Keep taking away.
And don't let him back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Getting that breath in.
Deep breath. Bang one downstairs. Just jab him downstairs. Stop him from getting that big deep breath in.
And there's the bell to start the round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Down goes Fury. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four. Give me your glove.
Well, he's back up, but now what, Johnny?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Go through the round. Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round. Just
Breathe and relax. Right. In this next round, when we get through the round,
move in. Keep moving. Keep moving. Don't take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up. Grab hold of him. Right, this next round, I just want you to get through the round.
don't take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up.
About the tough round, just get through this next round. Keep on the end of the jab.
And when you get through the round, just get through the round. Don't do nothing stupid. All right? Don't
Take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up. Grab hold of
get
him.
on the end of the jab. Keep stepping. Keep moving. Keep
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough.
Good. Right. In this next round, when you get through the round, just get through the round.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
You'd like to see more jabs. A perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Straight right. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Every time you see him get a big deep breath, banging downstairs,
He's got his gas tank. Now keep whacking him to the body. Every time he takes a big deep
get back into this fight. It's so important now that in the first minute of this next round, you get on top of him. Keep him busy with that jab, working behind the jab, and then let your shots go. Don't let him get
a minute of the next round, you get on top of him. Keep him busy with a jab. Work.
Just keep on top of him. Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get
Back into the fight. Come on. You got this. Don't let him off the hook.
Just keep body. Keep taking away that air. Every time you see him get a big deep,
He's stressing about his gas tank. Now keep whacking him to the body.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Deep breath in. He's on his last legs. Don't let him back into the fight.
They ring the bell, and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Nice job blocking the hook. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
The World Boxing Association Season 1 2025 Bout 1 matchups will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2025.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Breathe, focus.
Through the round. Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round. Just
Breathe and relax. Right. In this next round, I want you to get through the round.
move in. Keep moving. Keep moving. Don't take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up. Grab hold of him. Right, this next round, I just want you to get through the round.
Don't take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up.
Out the tough round, just get through this next round. Keep on the end of the jab.
I want you to get through the round. Just get through the round. Don't do nothing stupid. Right, don't
Making clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up. Grab hold of
get on the end of the jab. Keep stepping, keep moving. Keep
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
knocked down. Don't worry about the
Good. Right, in this next round, I want you to get through the round. Just get through the round.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. Just misses with the right uppercut.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart. Smarts, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
Bout 1 Deontay Wilder vs Frank Bruno,